Alright, you guys here are running Hammond Diva, Widow, Zen, Mercy, Doomfist. In a dive com, which I assume this is, Hammond would serve as an engagement tool. So same way as Winston with his lead or just walking forward and bubbling, Hammond will be engaging with his power driver in order for anyone else to follow up with the kills. But here so usually Hammond will be seen with Tracer Genji, which allows Hammond to which allows Tracer Genji to because Hammond allows Tracer Genji to easily finish up the kills after he power drivers in and damages the opponents. So both characters, both DPS here is Widow and Doomfist, which are both one-shot characters and not much sustain. So this loses the value of Zen's Discord because both are one-shot characters. You don't need Discord to really tear through any. You don't need Discord to allow one-shot characters to one-shot people. And Hammond here loses his value because even as an engagement tool, there's not much a DPS can follow up onto him. Hammond will most likely be sticking together with his Diva for the Diva to follow up with Hammond's damage, but with Diva not with the supports might fall quite easily here, especially since there's this 3-man backline here with Widow, Zen, Mercy, which can be easily dove.
That was kind of like that was a key essential part. Playing Ghost,
the dumbest shit ever, and we had the weakest player on the team as main tank. A lot of things wrong.
Do Pepe hands.
at my point, they're playing Ghost,
Oh no. I'm gonna switch
Warp. I'm orbiting.
Be careful.
Yeah, this engage here was quite weird from Hammond. You were just swinging around point without using power driver, and your team was still behind, I think. So besides getting outcharged by yourself, there was a risk that you could have been punished, especially here with a hot hook by user E. So
Oh god, Zarya's half. Zarya can die.
Nice, huge. Alright, go.
yeah, the only reason why you killed the Ryan here was that he overextended. So basically, your Hammond here was just swinging around really early without your team backing him up, so he could have died here.
Oh, Zarya's not dead yet. Kill Zarya. Zarya really needs to die.
More low.
Zarya no shield.
Yep, and again, this was a really aggressive engagement from Hammond, especially without the protection of the Diva. So either Hammond could play a bit more passively or communicate better with the Diva.
Fuck, I'm dead. It's actually a huge risk.
But the good thing about your comp here is that since they're running goats, there's not much way they can dive your Mercy Zen Mercy Zen Widow, which I said was quite vulnerable at the start.
Oh, they're running
Orbiting.
Keep me up.
No. Keep me up. Hug that. Run one.
Yo, kill Ryan.
Heals me back. Even get D-Mac.
Sorry, one. Orbiting.
Maybe even right.
Nice.
Discords from Zen could have been better here.
Hey, just build all off of me. I'm doing yeah, it's a baby diva.
Every time you kill.
Oh my god.
Orbiting. Yeah,
Okay, you guys shouldn't be feeding the baby Diva here. Diva is extremely important in goats, and you really don't want her to get back her mech as fast as possible. So don't bother getting outcharged from you aren't even getting outcharged here, shooting his shield, but the Diva, the baby Diva is getting outcharged from you, from Hammond and Diva, and the only thing stopping her is the defense matrix, which runs out quite quickly. So you shouldn't be peeking here.
baby diva. He's gonna have ult soon.
I have bomb here.
Yeah, you see, she remakes here really easily.
I'm gonna dive her.
She's Discord.
Yeah. Zarya's one. Nice.
Watch her Hawk left. There's so low.
1 HP. Never mind.
Oh wait, no, they are running goats. They're running quad tank. But it's about the same philosophy. Play stuff.
Hawk Discord.
Yeah, I'm on Discord right now.
Yeah, alright,
I mean, I'm on Pod.
D.Va.
Diva's chasing. She's chasing.
Yeah, Diva's lit. Yo, are you ready for this? Yo.
Nice.
Use your mega long,
Alright, go.
dude.
Take it to the spawn doors.
Okay, this is really aggressive from you guys.
Come back.
And especially since their team had some communication breakdown or something, they want to get that out. The D.Va got staggered, the Hawk got stuck left side, and Ryan wasn't with his team to shield them. So, quite aggressive from you guys, but they didn't manage to deal with it, so that's good.
The Ryan was like 1 HP.
Damage you see? I'm gonna try to spam choke left side. You'll call them out here if they go.
They're going main.
Wait, are they? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Alright. Zarya
They
is
still have
Grab.
scrap though, so be careful.
I'm on Zarya.
Okay, it's good that you guys are calling out outs, like Zarya's out, but there really isn't any system of out tracking here, like a consistent out tracker that predicts that predicts what outs that they have coming into the next fight. So could work on that.
He's gonna slam.
Fuck, I got pulled on that.
Oh
That's
god.
a lot of ults just for 1 kill.
Hawk Discord. No hook. You got.
Oh, you messed up the res. No.
They're chasing me.
It's fine. I can get back quick.
Hold up, you guys have no
Hog down,
off
hog down,
tanks
hog
right
down. You don't have any heals.
Dream. Yo, just run.
Get back quick. Alright. Zarya
They still have
is
scrap
Grab.
though, so be careful.
Alright.
I'm on Zarya.
Okay, they use coalescence first. You use Vault. They grab and D.Va bomb. You guys use trance, probably to counter the graph. But I don't think that was really necessary here, especially since they had the D.Va bomb which could damage through trance. Yeah. They use beat.
Oh
That's
god.
a lot of ults just for 1 kill.
Invoking Mercy screws up the rest here, somehow.
Hawk Discord. No hook. You got.
Oh, you messed up the res. No.
They're chasing me.
It's fine. I can get back quick.
Hold up, you guys have no
Hog down,
off
hog down,
tanks
hog
right
down. You don't have any heals.
Dream.
Yeah, okay, so they use Graph, D.Va out, Coalescence, Lucio. You guys use both support outs. And that's all. So good that you guys conserve the outs. And let them take a fight. And still delay enough that the next fight you win will be the last fight of the round.
Yo, just run.
Yeah, Widow out isn't really that impactful, so using it doesn't really do much.
Alright, well, we have Meter Strike, Minefield.
Okay, Doomfist here is still quite a weird pick because they have 4 quad tanks, and even if this quad lands onto one of them, Doomfist probably isn't going to one shot them, especially since we have a Hammond, and I think a Hammond is enough to displace the quad tank for us to dive in. So the crowd control provided by Doomfist loses its value, especially since we already have a Hammond. Farah here is good. I think either Junkrat or Hanzo would have been better instead of Doomfist.
When
because we already have Hammond's power driver and what's it called, the hook thing to displace this quad tank setup enough.
No, we don't have media strike. We just have minefield. Alright.
And wait. Okay, and Doomfist, unless you really consistently hit the Lucio or Moira with your rocket punch, there's not much value you can do. And Lucio and Moira are quite slippery, so it might be harder to get the
Alright, well,
rocket punch in.
strike, minefield. But no, we don't have media strike. We just have minefield. Alright. Are we ready?
Okay, you guys notice that you have you don't have a lot of outs here. Meanwhile, they have, I think, Shatter and Roadhog out and maybe Coalescence. So I think a better call here would have been a dry push to at least get these outs out of the way and build your own outs. Even if you screw up the next fight after this and they have beat, okay, they won't have beat, I think, but if they have Graph and Diva Bomb again, you can bait that out as well and set up for the last fight where you should have 6 outs if you conserve everything and win them all together.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going elephant, left side.
Yeah, there's not much thought put into what you want to do with each fight, like each fight's win condition, whether it be bait out Shatter, bait out Whole Hog, bait out Coalescence, or just win the fight altogether. So there isn't much call onto that, unless your default is to win the point, which should not have been the case in this scenario.
There's a hog. Root hog.
Who's
Minefield,
not point right
minefield
now?
on point, minefield on point.
Right now.
Yeah, again, especially since against Goat's comp, your power driver here provides a lot of value, which you aren't really using.
Yo, Diva can die. Diva's really lit.
Give out a mech,
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna orbit,
Sorry, Discord.
orbiting.
Hog no hook, hog no hook.
Yeah. Yo, kill Zarya in the back, 1 HP. Nice. Ryan in the back is like a little bit lit. No, very lit.
Orbiting.
Huge. Resustain here. Oh, we got it.
Okay, we got it.
Easy clap.
Nice.
Okay, that was a really disorganized quad tank setup from them. So even you guys made a bit of slip ups, you guys managed to win. So
Nice.
okay.
Bad. I don't know what they're doing though. May would be really good as well.
Okay, if they run quad tank here, this is a good setup. If the Mei wall comes in, Hammond can power driver and Doomfist can rocket punch. But again, I think the Zen here doesn't. Wait, actually no, never mind. Yeah, this is a good comp, but does not have a lot of sustained damage. There's not much finishing power like the previous comp.
You can split
They
off.
might have a... Yeah.
They can split some off with the door. We shouldn't fight on point, but we should go down center and then go from there.
Alright.
I mean, a better call would have been. Yeah, you guys could have went top right and walled off their top right as they walk in. So yeah.
I'll see where they're going.
So we're going through main?
Going through main?
Yeah.
They're going around main, they're on point.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Alright.
They have a main too.
Who's in the back right now? Try to focus. Try to see if you can like.
Made it.
ground-
Go,
oh,
go, go,
huge,
go,
huge,
go,
huge,
go,
huge. They have a Reaper. Be careful. Focus.
Made it. On it then.
You fight.
Sorry, one.
Reaper on the left here. Really lit.
Hot, or Rhino chart.
Ryan's
Run one.
Ryan's one. Focus Ryan. Nice.
So sorry.
King resonant.
Sorry, Dad.
Ryan, they have a Reaper.
See you.
Okay.
Alright.
They have a main too.
Who's in the back right now? Try to focus.
Right, that was dumb of them to immediately commit the point since they're running similar comp as you and they're and they are constant and their comp is their comp is concentrated around the Rhine shield with Diva, Mei, Zarya, and I think Reaper. It's really death blow type of comp. It's concentrated around the shield, and once you commit to point, you can easily take the two angles to render the Rhine shield useless because you're setting up a crossfire, and the Rhine can't shield damage from both sides. So that was really dumb of them to engage into point first, especially since your comp here is it's more of a dive comp that can easily take crossfires without getting punished.
Try to see if you can like.
Go.
So your
Go.
you can see your Diva and is that a Mei? That's a Doomfist. So your Diva here is taking a crossfire. While your Zen and Mei here are taking another angle. So this renders the Rhine shield useless for them.
Dude, they have a Reaper. Be careful. Focus.
Made it. On that.
You fight.
Sorry, one.
Reaper on the left here, really lit.
Hawk or Rhino charge.
Ryan's one.
Ryan one.
Ryan's one. Focus Ryan. Nice.
Sorry.
King Resident.
Sorry, Dad. Nice.
Huge.
You guys are
Dude,
down
that
to
Mei
Diva right
got
now.
discarded and Ray gave him a popsicle. Which is,
Nice.
feels good, man.
So that's why you died so fast.
Yeah, I
you,
got her
you
with
hit him
like
in the head,
a
right?
headshot. Big.
They're going on top. Yeah, right.
Okay, it's good that you guys have a scouting system where is there anyone at Mei?
Yeah, I got her
you
with
hit him
like
in the head, right?
a headshot.
Yeah, you guys should have set someone up at main to make sure that to check if they were coming up main and then set someone else high ground to see if they were coming up high ground.
Big.
They're going on top.
So not only concentrate all your resources here, someone playing at main and calling out that they were at main would have in case they were going main would have saved the point. Because if you guys were all here and they actually went main, you would not have time to react.
Yeah, right. Walk him off. Fall him off. Oh shit. Alright, it's fine.
Oh god. Ryan's kinda lit, a little bit lit. No bubble though, no bubble. They're all really fucking lit.
They're chasing me. Oh, you're gone.
We see one. We see actually one.
Maze one. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, Ray's a god. Huge freeze. What
Yeah,
the
holy
fuck?
shit, that was actually
Huge. Here, I'll try to let you heal most of tanks.
I'll scope out.
Okay, again, there isn't much out-dragging going on.
Oh.
Are they going main?
They have Ana now.
They're Pharah.
Yes, they do.
I think they're going main.
Not sure.
Yeah, main.
Alright.
Yep, exactly here. So since you guys didn't have anyone to scout main, I think Diva could have been able to scout main, and if they were actually coming main, would have thrown up the high ground. But here, not having anyone scout main allows them to have a lot of time to position themselves however they want on point.
Alright.
Main.
I have a Pharah too.
Oh shit, I'm walled off. Dead.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna try my best. Oh, they shattered? Careful. Oh shit, on
I
hand.
stopped the charge.
On a Discord. In back.
Ryan one.
They boost you.
Yeah, they didn't want me healing you, Drew.
May's half HP if you see a May in the back.
Fuck. I don't know how I got dropped. What the shit?
Oh my god, that
Stall to
Pharah
99 if you can't stall to 99.
Okay, they
Might
swapped
be able
to
win this, maybe?
Pharah, which Doomfist and Mei couldn't really counter. I mean, yeah, your Doomfist did punch her, but She was flying too low, and by the time she already had done enough damage to wear your team down.
I'm coming back with the right place.
All we need to do is solve
Focus
that.
Ana. If we gotta
Dire, get up.
Good call to stall and regroup right after 99%.
Yo, Dream Hogger.
so to kill their Ana.
Okay, you guys up to Widow here.
I should have minefield really soon.
Okay.
Probably best to go through main. About that far.
Yeah, go down
So you
to
get a pick.
Alright, we ready?
No,
Oh,
not yet. I'm coming back. Yeah. I'm here.
Watch out for poke. Alright. I'm going around right side.
Okay.
Sorry, no stuff level.
I use my field.
On a Discord, she's asking.
Was you dead? Far one.
I'm dead. I'm in the freeze right now. And hello. Still up one. You guys are still up
I
one.
booped him.
Oh, you're walled off.
Shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was so much
red.
support for
Kill me.
There's our
May. Nice. Run.
for Hammond there. Even on the earlier engage, there was no Diva to protect him or Mercy to heal him.
Sorry.
Yep, I see this Zarya. Focus their Zarya. Zarya's really lit.
What? Wait, where did she?
What? Where did she go?
Where did she go?
Wait, what?
She flied over the roof.
Yeah, she flew over and
Wait,
but
you have it on
one
quick
tap
play
it.
rules.
We do?
No, this is like old
No, it isn't.
rules. Quick play
No,
doesn't
it's
do
quick
it
play
like
rules.
this shit.
Isn't it best of 3 in comp?
Competitive
It's
rules.
the same in comp and quick play where
No, in comp it's versus the two.
yeah,
Not gonna lie, Doomfist is pretty shit on this map.
he is, but they're running
So
junk out left
I
side.
don't
The joint comp.
I don't remember how comp
That was
works,
fair.
so do we have to get 3 to win, or?
No.
No, it's first to
We already won it, but
We're just scrimming all the maps right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't
By the way,
hurt.
they have a yoink comp, so be careful.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage from that far.
alright,
Huge
I'm
pick.
going in. Oh, I got pulled.
I have more money.
Shoot. Oh, try to break down to the shield. I'm really low though. Go back.
First he was one. He's 1. He's actually 1.
Yo.
Okay, with the comp here, their comp is Hawk, right? Hawk Orisa as the
Oh, try
tanks.
to break down to the
So
shield.
there isn't much damage mitigation from their comp. Like a Diva instead of a Hawk would have been able to prevent shield break and damage. So good that you guys set up a crossfire here with your Diva and Hammond on point with together with your Mercy, while your Doomfist and Zen are here taking crossfires at them which they cannot really block.
I'm really low though. Go back.
And the Pearl Driver here is put into really good use, as it allows everyone here to put in damage into everyone. Okay, the Pearl Driver here allows everyone from your team to put in damage into them as it displaces them and I think brings them up. Yeah.
First he was 1. He's 1. He's actually 1.
Yo. Junkrat really low in this like little room here.
Oh shit.
Oh
I
god.
had to back from there.
Oh my god.
No!
She was dead.
Oh! Someone clip it! I tried to find it. Oh,
what? Come on, dude. That zone was 1.
Fair enough.
Right, here your Doomfist doesn't really do much, especially since they have Farah and Junkrat here, and anytime he tries to rocket punch in, he'll probably get screwed. But I think if Hammond had been harassing them with Power Driver and Hook, and Diva playing in front of the Orisa shield with breaking shield, I think it would have proved a big enough distraction for Doomfist to engage in. So again, there isn't much value provided from Hammond if everyone just stays silent and does not call out engage. So basically here, Hammond and Diva are on point for really long with Mercy for healing, yeah. But Widow is still at the back, not doing much, and Zen is taking a crossfire, but Doomfist isn't doing much as well. So basically, the whole point of Hammond is to create an engage and a distraction big enough for everyone to put in damage into a single target and for the target to fall. But here there isn't much communication of the engagement of Hammond. Yeah. Should be grouping up after this, no point stalling.
Alright, you guys want to do goats here or?
This died. Yeah, we
Oh,
can
we
try
could.
goats. I'm gonna stick with Mercy because they have res. I mean, not res, but I have ult.
You're running Junkrat Farah here, so goats might not be the optimal comp. A previous comp would have worked, but maybe with a bit more shield break. So basically, Widow and Doomfist for maybe a Junkrat, because remember they have a Hawk instead of a Diva, so they do not have much shield shield damage. Hawk can't mitigate any damage done to the Orisa shields. So with a bit more spam, you would have rendered the Orisa here useless. So I think the Orisa shield here useless. So maybe Hammond Diva stay on Widow for their Farah. The Junkrat Zen Mercy would have worked here. So yeah. Because this is more of an anti-dive comp than anything, with Hawk, Orisa shield, Junkrat.
I mean, we can just run standard. Just run standard
Yeah.
then. Just don't. So yeah.
I go to
Just
I
counts
go
the
to
work. You can stay widow if you want.
depends.
We're just running standard.
I'm trans.
Watch out for red side.
Watch for
We go here,
You
we
just
go here.
wanna walk in on their shield? We just walk in. I'll transit.
You ready? We're going.
Watch your pulse.
Yeah.
You want to go in? I'll transit. I'll transit.
Alright, going.
Let's go. Oh god, I got yoinked off! No!
Okay then, that's good that your Ryan actually dared to charge in. Especially since your Zen called out Transient, so there's good trust. Yeah.
It's even though.
Get the supercharger. Fuck. Alright, how many ults did they use there?
They use trans,
Trans, whole hog,
bongo.
supercharger. They used Valk.
Alright, your Doomfist swaps to Hanzo here, which provides much more shield break, I guess, and does pressure the Farah and does pressure their Farah and Junkrat to play safe for more.
Fuck, I didn't get trapped. I killed
But your Widow goes Diva here, so you are running triple tank against. You're running triple tank against Junkrat and Farah, while both sides have Zen Mercy. So triple tank here would be really exposed. There is shield mitigation for Ryan with Zarya Bubble and Diva Defense Matrix, but after these resources are gone, Ryan's shield is extremely vulnerable to double spam. And if Diva is protecting Ryan only, there's no one protecting the back line of Ryan, our back line of Hanzo, Mercy, Zen.
Okay, should we switch to full goats here? Or just
Sure. Let's try to go through here.
Fuck.
Okay, that's quite a weird charge.
Get the service, Fuck.
you guys are good. I should be able to look through this.
Nice.
Huge.
Touch the point. Oh.
It's going behind, it's going behind.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Holy
Bubble and
shit.
one, bubble and one.
Oh, I got pulled off.
Huge.
Big. Come on.
Go down. Cock.
Hold on, bubble and one. Oh god.
No, you have to touch.
Oh,
No. Nice. Alright.
No, I grabbed the point.
I almost back.
Nice. Zen dead. You're coming back as wrecking ball.
Oh, huge.
No, I'm not.
Winnable.
Alright, awesome. Alright. We can hold this. I'm on red side.
Oh, we almost have Hanzo level 2.
Dude, also we have a gold defense. I'm so happy.
Fire striking.
Oh. Terrence with that default Tifa skins.
Nice. I'm pushing up a little bit. Zen.
Alright, that's a good up from Hanzo there. Since they were all stuck in.
Be careful.
Seven.
Be careful. Oh god. Point. Get out.
Nice.
Did your Zarya bubble you there?
Be careful.
No, there wasn't a bubble here, so communication between tanks.
Oh god. Point.
Bubble was lit.
Get out.
Nice. I gotta let you recharge.
Res
Careful,
that.
resing.
I have shatter here. I thought she'll recharge still. Oh
There's one.
shit.
Res that.
You can res? I can res you.
I don't have.
There's a lot of damage done, which your diva wasn't mitigating.
Oh,
There's
They
one.
had supercharger there.
Res that.
Junkrat spam, Orisa spam, Hawk, Shield Break, and Barrage. So not sure why the diva wasn't there to mitigate all that. And Ryan could have played a bit further back if there was an out tracker which allowed everyone to know that they had these outs. Yeah.
You can res? I can res you.
I don't have res. I just used it.
They're gonna res
Back up.
We don't have a main tank.
Yeah,
right now.
no.
Far Discord, far. She needs to die. She's alone.
Res that.
Huge.
Watch out for the hook.
Yeah, watch out for hook.
Orion's back.
Yep. Fall back.
Junkrat's dead. Go, got him!
Again, aggressive charge from Ryan without communication with Zarya for bubble.
Go for you!
Oh, I was bubbled, but it went away.
Oh, I said trust.
Here for mercy behind.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, that charge made your team commit way too forward. Well, you guys should have just regrouped. Not regroup. Just stay at the
That
point.
was my fault.
I have a grab here though.
I'm on Seth Dragon, 70%.
Oh, Monkey W. I fucking shot the wall!
Big throw.
Big
No, small throw.
Alright.
Oh my god.
What map is next? Hollywood or Michael
Hmm?
Sure.
Well, what map is next?
Wait, we gotta do it again? Oh.
No,
What?
No, because we did all three versions.
Yeah, you
of the
have
map.
it set on quick play rules. You dingus.
Dude, that was a fucking yikes, dude.
And they have.
Real Toga.
Yeah, for Sanctum, okay. So basically, first two maps, you guys ran the comp of Hammond Diva, Zen Mercy Widow, Doomfist, which left your backline very vulnerable. And if they had ran dive, you guys would have lost them. But they ran. They ran quad tank, and they really didn't punish your Hammond and Diva or speed into your backline. So even though your engages were not that clean, you guys got away with it because they couldn't punish you.
really toxic.
No, is that was like Damage Inc., which is like a big thing, and they're kind of like a cult. It's like if you're a part of their organization, you can't be a part of another one. So like, if you want to play on their teams, you can't be in another Discord for scrimming and stuff
Bro.
without their permission.
What?
Yeah,
That's dumb.
No, it's very exclusive.
because Gravitas like looked into partnering with them, and they were just fucking insane.
I like how my head is bigger than the ball.
Alright, I hear you guys are running.
Ooh.
Vera?
What are you guys running?
Are they playing that
I think
corner?
they're playing cloud.
Hammond,
Get
Team, you
Diva,
ready? Team, you ready?
Zen, Ana,
Hey, I'm ready.
Genji.
She's looking for boobs. No boob, no boob.
Fuck,
no.
I fucked it up, I fucked it up.
Go, just back up, just back up, just back up.
Yeah, that was quite a weird engage. Should I push cut and just taken the street here? Okay, good that you guys are running Genji. So there's more damage done by dive when your Hammond engages in.
Yeah.
They have a widow in the back. Widow in the back. Widow in the back.
Where in the back?
Courtyard. The tree. The fucking
Okay,
tree.
okay.
I don't know what.
Are you ready?
Yeah, she's like really far in the
Wait,
back,
hold on,
but I
hold on,
see her.
hold on. Far behind, far.
Oh my god, I got melted, I got melted.
Oh shit. Alright, what is that? Go.
Can't see you, Terrence.
I gotta roll, I gotta roll.
Okay, your Diva stays in front line, gets DMAC, your Hammond goes in alone, almost dies, and then your Genji goes in. So really no coordination in the engages
Oh,
here.
sorry, 1 HP.
Mercy to the left, Mercy. Discord. In Mega.
So I'm not sure if you guys are a new team, right? Yeah. Work on comms, and it's either you guys are not that coordinated or you guys are used to coordinating around Hammond. So either way, you guys have to get used to it. So yeah. Okay, at least Zen Ana here is a good pick since they're long sidelines.
Shit, I
Watch out,
gotta go.
back up.
Yeah, we don't have a mech.
Oh yeah, something I forgot to add about Shrine. You guys were running. Wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, we don't have
Play
a...
corridor. No.
Okay, you can oh fuck.
Oh no, why are you standing
I
still?
I thought I was out of sync there.
Okay, not sure why your Genji and Widow. What your Genji and Widow are doing there. Okay, you guys are running Widow. Widow should be staying in the back line around. No, Widow should be taking a crossfire and waiting for Hammond to engage. Yeah.
What happened to you, Terrence? Oh, you got no
Big reset.
Yeah,
Feels
hard
bad.
reset.
Watch for walls, Gut. I don't know if they'll push in underneath.
Do they have walls?
Not yet, but pop it sometime soon. Cat's gonna hide there.
Alright, we good? Alright. Alright, team, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm on Ran right now.
Be careful.
Okay, engagement here was really weird. Look at this.
Alright, team, you ready?
Yeah.
Your Diva was here. You engaged onto the street here. And so there was no way Diva would have been able to make it to you with defense matrix to keep you up. Yeah, so even though you did call out your engage, you didn't think it through.
I'm on Ran right now.
Be careful.
I'm getting melted. Holy
Widow backstairs.
Yeah, Widow's all in the back.
We're gonna have something because like we're kind of feeding the Pharah a bit with what we have currently.
shit. Yeah.
Okay. Widow shouldn't be playing in the back line with Zen Ana, and should be taking a cross angle instead. Because there's not much value provided by Widow if you stay here. The Pharah can just spam you out because she does know where the Zen and Ana is. Zen and Ana are.
They might just want to not do the Hammond. You just want to drop the Hammond for now? We can just go back to standard.
Yeah, let's just do monkey. If we need to work on our dive.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
grabbing this one without getting ring.
Hold on, I'm dead. Go back to you guys.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm gonna nano and then switch.
Okay, so you guys are running dive here with a Zen Ana. So you guys will be engaging with Winston and Genji. D.Va and possibly your D.Va. If your D.Va goes with your Winston, Ana Zen Widow will be extremely vulnerable because there's no damage. There's no defense matrix for them, and I think yeah, this is Farah. Farah will be able to spam them out. But if your D.Va does not go with, but if your D.Va stays back to protect Winston Zen Ana, then Widow Zen Ana, then there is no protection for Winston. So since you guys are running dive here, and Ana doesn't really provide much value, Mercy would have been better to keep Widow and Zen topped up while D.Va goes up with Winston and Genji. But you guys might just want to play Ana this fight for the Nano Blade, I think.
Yeah, we can try Nano Winston, try to do something.
It'll
Call
pop.
when you're gonna dive, and I'll nano you.
Yeah, do you see this? Do you see these guys in the back over here?
shoot
Okay.
us. Alright. Come on.
Zen can die, Zen can die. Nice.
Oh shit.
I'm on Zarya, I'm on Zarya.
Yeah.
Zarya.
Zarya's 1 HP, Zarya's 3 HP.
Yeah, Zen trans prematurely, unless Zen was pressured. Because I think, and the Nano was also quite early because I think Monkey should have just jumped in together with D.Va, and once Monkey or D.Va went low, if Ana didn't have heals up or was reloading, then Nano Boost could have been applied on either tank to keep them alive. In the meantime, as long as Zen does not get pressured low enough to trans, Zen should have held on trans until Gref. Yeah. And maybe Zen didn't know that Zarya had Gref, but that's where out-tracking comes in.
I'm gonna go switch.
I might.
Okay,
yeah, I'm
halfway.
gonna,
Stay up.
I'm gonna swap to Ryan here. It's gonna be. It's hard
Alright.
to get here without.
I need to switch, I think.
Okay, this is probably worse. Because again, Zarya, knowing how Zarya, like Diamond Master Zarya split, they aren't gonna stay back with their back line. They're gonna be together up with Ryan, fighting really aggressively, so that again there's no protection for the back line. Yeah. Especially since they have a pharmacy, which can easily just spam them out. And again, Widow isn't taking any angles around the Farah to kill her, and instead still sticking with Zen Ana.
I can blade the bait out the trance and then go swap.
They don't have trans.
Yeah, I think. Okay, you guys swapped the Mercy, which is good. But I think Nano could have been saved from last fight instead of just nanoing Winston, D.Va, so that Nano Blade could have been available. And you guys still didn't get trans out, so yeah, you guys didn't get trans out because the Zen died early that fight, so Blade here should be quite useless.
Right now. Wait, do they have?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. The Zen died that fight.
Okay.
Want me to do it?
I mean, you could. Just tell me when to like.
People when you
Try to go into this right here.
batter box.
Yeah, come on. Can't. Always pressure him. Watch out far behind. Far, now he way, far, now he way, far. Now.
You see here, Farah's behind, right? That makes Ryan ending up turning and exposing the team to the shatter. Ryan should not be focused on the Pharah because there's nothing you can do. Even if you shield, you're only shielding yourself, right? Because you're turning away from your team. And this exposes your team to the shatter.
Oh, I'm really lit.
Sorry, one. Oh. Mercy Discord. Mercy
Ryan
Discord.
one.
One.
Okay, they transfer trans. Wait out trans. I blade.
Fuck! Oh, I got two.
Mercy
I
still
got two.
Discord.
I got
Push
two.
it. Far behind.
Wait, did they send trans?
Oh, I'm really lit.
Sorry, one.
Why did they trans?
Mercy Discord. Mercy
Ryan
Discord.
one.
Okay, yeah, they sent trans because the Ryan was low. You charge Zarya off the map and Ryan follows for some reason. Blade comes in, and you guys win the fight.
Okay, they transfer trans. Wait out trans. I blade.
Fuck! Oh, I got two.
Mercy
I
still
got two. I
Discord.
got
Push
two.
it. Far behind.
Hey, there's a Mercy in the back.
I need help.
There. Careful, cheese.
Oh my god.
Ryan's gonna contest soon.
I don't think they're gonna be able to.
Yeah, you guys basically won that because the Ryan played really aggressive, causing their Zen to trance and the blade and your blade to get value, and also the Ryan and the Ryan charged off the map for some reason.
Okay, I'm gonna go swap off this shitty piece of character.
Shitty piece of character.
I fucking hate Genji.
Might be able to run this.
Yeah, what's the third character? Can't see it.
Yo,
They have walls
Careful there.
below.
I shattered
I'm
here.
afraid
They
you-
also have shatter. So I'm
I
gonna
must
try
have
and walk
grab
it.
here. I have grab here.
You wanna use grab first?
Yeah, I mean, I might just wait on
Actually,
pulse.
yeah,
Farah's
wait
gonna
on
go behind us.
I'll use shatter first.
Far's behind. Widow behind. House.
Oh, it's a widow. Okay, so Tracer here. It's quite a weird pick. Because your team isn't running dive, right? Who are you gonna dive? You're gonna dive Zen or Widow. Zen has appeal from Mercy, Widow has grapple, so basically Tracer doesn't get that much value here.
Widow behind two.
Oh, Ryan's almost
Widow
dead.
one.
Sorry, no bubble. Wow, he's friendly. Bubble.
Ryan shield's almost dead.
Break shield. It's huge.
Huge.
How did the Zarya not get shattered?
She was behind a wall.
Fuck. Alright, sorry, I had to pop that. Fine. Watch breath.
Okay, trans was weird. Even if you were pressured by, I assume, Farah behind. Saving trans for next fight, since they do have graph, would have been better.
Yeah, they have free grip. Let's try and build up closer. Oh,
So
shit,
basically,
now.
you should have died with the Farah instead of trans. Instead of using trans.
Yeah.
Instead of what?
And there is a lot of pressure from McCree here to deal with both Farah and Widow. So I think double hit scan, maybe Widow McCree could have been better here.
Instead of Widow.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, Lychee's pretty good on Hanzo. I've seen them play it a lot.
Far above.
Ryan has shatter right here.
I have Orb.
Just tell me when you have pulse power.
Yeah, I'm gonna die
I
still. She's just.
Oh, there's already. I mean, Ryan's dead.
Can't see who's in the house. Go.
I go to the back of the page.
Go first, low.
Hanzo's behind is in there.
Is he up top still?
Yeah, he's on top of the stairs.
Come on, I have to watch out.
Yeah. It's back up over.
Nice.
Watch a slam.
Yep.
Nice.
High pulse. Okay, never mind. Fucking yeah, good one.
Yeah, there isn't
You're gonna-
support for your Tracer at all. There's no one to dive in with her. So I think McCree Widow would have been better.
I stand in here.
ready, be ready.
Walked it.
Huge! Watch your breath.
Huge charge, huge charge. Oh, huge, 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 huge. Just stay alive, just stay alive. I'm just gonna grab here.
Alright, yeah,
Watch your
grab
breath,
it,
watch
grab
your
it,
breath.
grab it.
Mercy, Ryan.
Wait. I'm almost there,
Okay. I'll wait.
Oh no!
Yeah, trance here would have been useful instead of wasting it. I mean, at least you did build it up quite fast. And good call to hold on to all of your outs. Except Valkyrie here, that was quite okay to use. Good call to hold on to the rest of your outs
Yeah. Good combo.
because they did use trance, barrage, slam, and breath. So the only thing they're gonna have is Valk and Hanzo, which you can counter with trance. Yeah, you can sustain through Valkyrie with trance.
And then I can follow up with it.
Pressure his shield, pressure his shield.
Oh god.
I have to go too.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm 9 HP.
Alright, we ready? Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Hands now.
Oh. Stall fair up top shit.
I killed Pharah. Let's go,
Yeah,
let's go. Keep riding, push him in. Push him.
Let's go grab here. There's Zen's dead. Zari's dead.
Go, Ryan.
Okay, Ryan's like 1 HP.
I hit the Mercy.
Mercy.
No, just leave. Oh.
I don't know about what the
He's trying-
characters.
Yo, they have a Junkrat. Watch for bumps.
Wait for his speech check.
I don't have trance, by the way.
Zari needs to die. Zari has no self bubble.
Just go. Nice. Hold on. Ryan, right.
Oh god, there's Vera?
Someone is shattered. Dunker at some point.
Jump, two bar.
Chunky.
Keep it up.
Yeah, you guys had positional and out advantage there since they swapped the Junkrat to Mephisto Stall. And you had positional advantage on the card, yeah.
Corner, and it's a pretty easy. But I also run Orisa. That's a very. I wouldn't do that.